absolutely incredible. Like I saw his suits and I was like, oh, that is insane. I absolutely love their jeans. Their jeans are delicious. Hey guys, welcome back to the Power Closet, a space for perspectives where conversation meets style. If you're new here, hi, what's up? What's poppin', lockin', droppin', stoppin', rockin'? My name is Tumi. I make all sorts of videos from fashion, conversation, lifestyle, and everything in between. Why, hello people. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, it would mean the world to me if you subscribed. I upload 2 times a week on Wednesdays and on Sundays. If you love learning about all things tasteful in fashion, lifestyle, that kind of good stuff, this is definitely the place to be. Please also follow me on other social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram. I like to make the joke that I can be a little bit more active on there because sometimes you will get me on a daily basis, especially on TikTok. But now that we are done with formalities, you guys, if you are a long-term subscriber, you will notice that I am clearly still in Lagos, Nigeria. Yep, 1000%. But that doesn't change anything. I'm still going to be bringing you guys the same type of content. But this time around, I was like, since I'm in Nigeria, I thought it would be a great idea to do something that was paying a little bit of a tribute to home per se. And in this particular video, I'm going to be focusing specifically on African brands, African designers that I think are killing it. And I'm also going to share a little bit about why I think it's so important for me to talk about this too. Right after the Met Gala, we had the AMVCAs. Now, I feel like if you're on TikTok, you would have noticed that the AMVCAs really highlighted how incredible African artisans and designers are. Like we had some literally insane dresses and insane suits. I'm going to put some on the side here. Like I remember Osas Ighodaro, I think she was wearing a Veekee James. Her dress was insane. Or even like, I think it's Efe, I can't remember his surname. He was wearing Maya Tafo. Absolutely incredible. Like I saw his suits and I was like, oh, that is insane. So even the men were so well dressed. And I feel like after the Met Gala, it really showed you can't really be sleeping on African designers. They are so good at their craft. So after looking at the AMVCAs, I thought, why don't I curate a list of designers that I have been looking at lately that are literally making me gag? And that's what we're going to be doing today. So let's just jump right into it. Now, the first brand we're going to be speaking about is none other than Shish. Now, when I saw this, I was like, there is no way this is called size. I have a strong feeling it should be Shish, which means working. Like the thing with Yoruba is that you can have a word that can mean so many different things, but I feel like this is Sisé, unless I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Sisé. Anyway, we're not here for a Yoruba class, right? Now, the reason I discovered this brand is that my friend actually did a collaboration with them and she styled some pieces from the brand. And the moment I saw the pieces, I was like, what is this? I have never seen them before. I need to know who they are, blah, 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 blah. Very Tumi style. So I thought the whole vibe was absolutely beautiful. Now, the reason I was really drawn to their pieces is because I really feel like they use traditional African like materials and like things that pay homage to just being African, but it's still super modern. A good example would be using fabrics like adire or ashoke. So ashoke is something that as a Yoruba we use a lot, but if you take ashoke and then you use them to make like culottes, those are pretty cool. I even have this other brand that I saw in the shopping mall a few weeks ago rather, that was able to make this beautiful set from ashoke and it was absolutely chef's kiss. But let's go into some pieces that I thought were absolutely incredible. So the first item is called the scoop shirt. Now this isn't anything that has African material. So no, it's not in adire, it's not in ashoke or anything of that sort. From the best of my knowledge, I think it is just pure cotton. But the reason I love it so much is actually the structure. Now, if you've been following my channel for a while, you'll know that I speak a lot about investing in staples that are high quality, but also interesting. And the reason behind this is because if you're just going to wear jeans and a shirt, if it's just a plain white shirt, it literally is going to be that, jeans and a shirt. And yes, you can jazz it up with accessories, but what takes your outfit to another level is when it's jeans and a shirt that is interesting. And I feel like the neckline and the structured detail in this shirt is absolutely incredible. Now, I believe this should be around 175,000 naira. I'm going to put the conversion here to pounds, but it's quite an affordable shirt. And I think it is an absolutely incredible piece. Now, this is something I definitely want to buy and add to my wardrobe because I think the price is really great. And I think it is something that is breathtaking. It is something I can wear with like a mini skirt. I can wear it with jeans. I can wear it with trousers, and it would age well over time. I will say the only thing that had me a little bit skeptical was the chest area. I feel like if you're bigger busted, I haven't quite figured out how it would work yet. Like, am I going to go a few sizes up? But when I do buy it, the best place to see how that works would be on TikTok. So definitely follow me on there. The next item will be none other than this beautiful layered pleated skirt. Now, this is definitely a statement on its own, and it retails for roughly 173,000 naira. I would put the exchange rate, the pounds on the screen. Now, I thought the skirt was 1000% a statement. I feel like because the skirt is really doing the talking, this is something that I would definitely pair with like a white shirt, kind of just to bring everything together seamlessly, and some really cute mules. It could be something that would be perfect for the summer season. So maybe I just want something that is like a pattern, a print that is very different, that I know not that many people are going to be wearing it. This is something that would work really, really well. Now, something I love about the designers in Nigeria particularly is that they make clothes that are a statement, but is also very friendly for the weather. So Lagos is incredibly hot. Like, it is very hot. I think today it's probably averaging around 30 degrees. You can't be using fabrics that will make you sweat or make you literally feel like you're boiling. So I really love the fact that the fabrics that these brands tend to use are very lightweight and very suitable for the weather and climate it is that you're in. Another good case in point would be the dress that I'm wearing now. It is absolutely beautiful. It is from this brand called Clan. I will put the actual product on the screen. It is 1000% gorgeous. It is backless all the way back. That's the whole point of it being backless to me. But it is backless, which I think is super nice. I've actually already worn this out. I wore it for an evening event. We went to go watch a theater show, and this was what I wore with some mules and my tiny Fendi mini peekaboo, and it was such a nice outfit. I got quite a lot of compliments from that, which was cute. But yeah, the dress is phenomenal. So again, it's literally speaking about the fact that this is well crafted for the weather it is that I'm in, and that's something that I tend to love about the designers that we're speaking about today. Last but not least, we have this beautiful Ashoke shorts, and I feel like this is the most expensive. I think it is. Let's check that. Yes, it is. So this is 197,000 naira. I'm not surprised. I feel like Ashoke is definitely a more expensive fabric. But Ashoke is, so when you compare Ashoke and like Adire, Ashoke is a structured fabric. So it would retain the structure. Hence why I love the fact that they use this kind of material for these shorts. So they call them shorts, but to me, they look more like culottes almost. But I really, really love them. I think they're such a cool pair of shorts / culottes. I think they would look so nice, especially in the summer season, if you have some really nice mules, a very simple shirt, a bucket hat. It's giving style. And you know, I really, really like outfits of that sort. The next brand that I'll be speaking about is none other than Fruché. Now, I can't lie, they might be my favorite out of this entire list because they mix traditional Nigerian culture with and make it super modern. So similar to the other ones we'll cover today. But the reason I really like them is that they're just very stylish. I think the clothes that they make are super stylish. Now, out of all the brands I'm speaking about, this is the one where I have quite a few on my mood board. Like, at least you will see one, woo, I put it on my mood board. See another one, woo, put it on my mood board. So they have quite a few pieces that I do want to buy, and I think they're incredibly stylish. So let's just jump right into it. The first item is none other than this dress called the Julia dress. So this retails for $250. Now, I feel like this dress is absolutely beautiful. Now, the reason why I like it is that I've never seen anything like it before. That's just quite frankly why. And if you look at why I like to do series like Cool Brands You Need to Know is because it just gives you the ability to see things that you're not going to catch everyone wearing it. I 1000% love this dress. Like the moment I saw it, I was like, okay, I need to buy this for this particular season. I want to wear it with these shoes it is that I bought recently. I'm going to style it like this. I'm going to style it like that. Right now, I'm trying to think about what size I would buy this dress in. Again, like I've said, when I buy this kind of things, the best way to find out would be TikTok because I can't decide if I would rather buy a 10 or a 12. Again, because of my children. But I think the dress is beautiful. It is a beautiful mini dress, and I feel like it is one that would work so well for like an evening event and will be so classy whilst you don't actually have to do that much. So absolutely sensational. The next item is again another dress. This is pretty much way more expensive and it retails for $500. It is called the Kitty dress. It's another shirt dress, but I love the details on the sleeves. I just love the details on the dress. Again, it is one that I don't really see anyone wearing this. They have kind of like a rendition of this in the sense that they have another one called the Daisy dress, and that is yellow. Now, I wasn't as drawn to the Daisy solely because I didn't know how I felt about the embellishments on the like edges of the collar. But if that is your style, definitely look at that one too. I think it is absolutely incredible. Finally, we have the Saraki coat. Oh my goodness. This coat retails for $800 and I think it is breathtaking. You guys, this dress is so... I call it a dress because it's called a dress coat, but the coat is so stunning. It is definitely one that is pretty hefty and will require you saving up quite a bit. So if you're someone that is looking for a statement coat or something that turns head, so if you want to wear something quite casual underneath and you want a coat to take your outfit to another level, this is one that you can definitely use. They have another coat that is made from like Ankara print, which I also think is absolutely sensational. So again, if you kept it quite simple underneath and you wore the coat, it would be phenomenal. So the Ankara one is more of like a patchwork detail. So it has different Ankara fabrics. And I'm sure they use like a structured material to support it because the coat itself seems to still have pretty good structure, which is something that I like. But overall, Fruché, chef's kiss. Absolutely beautiful. Another thing I was going to say, again, can you guys see that I'm somewhat partial because I've said so many things about this brand. I absolutely love their jeans. Their jeans are delicious to say the least. They have a lot of really cool stuff. So if you're looking for a cool girl that's still clean and very modern, but you want something that is paying homage to like Nigerian culture, African culture, that kind of vibe, definitely check Fruché out. The final brand is none other than M.O.T, the label. Now, the reason I love M.O.T is because they make such affordable pieces that are super stylish and can be worn many, many times. Now, I also just realized that the founder actually had a bit of a stint at Central St. Martin's, which is pretty cool. I really, really like that. But I've known M.O.T for a while now. And the two things that I love so much on the brand's website right now is one called the Hammer Set. So I feel like this retails for £113 all in. Now, the reason I really love it is the balloon sleeve denim trousers. I think they're so stylish. And of course, the top that is a bit more of a waistcoat / belt. I also love the fact that the buttons have a bit of a contrast detail in the sense that it's brown, which makes it really pop and stand out. I feel like vests are a great way to look very clean without doing the most. Hence why I was instantly drawn to the set. It's also super affordable. It's not a crazy price at all. £113 for the entire set is a good deal in my opinion. Finally, we have a skirt known as the Amaka denim skirt. Now, I don't own this personally, but I know a friend that does. And the feedback that I've gotten about this skirt is that it is such good quality. So from my understanding, the fabric is quite heavy. When I saw it, the reason I loved it was because it reminded me a lot of the skirts that I have from Comme des Garçons. And you guys know how much I spoke about that skirt. That skirt sent me on a very wild goose chase. But thankfully, I now have it in my closet and I absolutely love it so much. So whilst this might not have as many like ruffles or layers as a Comme des Garçons, I love the structure of the skirt. I love how much of a full skirt it is. I love the detail. And my friends who do have this have also said that the quality is pretty good. I also really like the price. It is £61, which is a steal in my opinion. All right, guys. So those are the three brands I wanted to, introduce you guys to. I really wanted to just keep it short and sweet for this particular video. Kind of whet your appetite as we talk about African brands, that kind of good stuff. If you do like this video, please definitely comment below. Let me know which one was your favorite. Let me know if there are any that you're thinking of buying. I feel like there's so many incredible African designers, even beyond Nigerian designers. I was obviously a little bit partial because I'm Nigerian. And, well, not just because I'm Nigerian, I actually really, really admire the brands it is that I spoke about today. Clearly, you could tell from my voice the ones that I was really, really crushing over. But let me know which one was your favorite. Let me know the ones you really enjoyed. And of course, it goes without saying, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for supporting me in this time. It means the world to me, and I will catch you guys soon. Bye, guys.